This is the Rowkin Ascent Charge Plus. It has all the premium features that you will find in really expensive true wireless earbuds at an affordable price. But should you get this? Let's find out. What's up friends, welcome back to another tech review where I find awesome things to simplify your life. So today we're going to go through all the features of the Rowkin earbuds and a quick comparison with the Jabra 65t's as well. And as always, the timestamps are below for your convenience so you can skip to whichever part that matters most to you. And also we're getting the Galaxy earbuds in as well to compare with these. So if this video has helped you in any way at all and you want to see more, like and subscribe and turn on that notification to support the channel. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So first of all, we're going to talk about the build quality of the case. Now this has all the premium features that I mentioned. It has a USB Type-C port for charging, it has wireless charging, and it opens and closes using magnets. And finally, it secures the earbuds using magnets as well. So when you open it, it won't fall out and it's quite secure. And the only other pair of earbuds that can do this right now is the B&O E8 2.0s, which is $350. So at $160, it's pretty good. But I do have to mention that I'm deeply confused because although it has all those premium features, this still feels cheap to me. And that may be the case because of the materials and the overall design of the case. The plastic used over here is a very hard plastic. It's designed so that it's very easy to grip, but you know what, when it's in your hand and when you touch and hold it, it's solid, but it still feels like plastic. It doesn't feel premium, you know? But with the size, I do know that they have a smaller version which is similar to the Jabra case, which is called the Ascent Micro, that may fit a lot better in your pants, you know what I mean? Because the times that I took this out, putting in my pants, it was quite big and quite bulgy. So if you're commuting and standing in front of someone who's sitting in front of you, it just might get kind of awkward there. So but yeah, besides that, the case also acts as a external battery pack as well. It contains 1900 milliamp hours so that it can give these earbuds 50 hours more of playback time. And the battery life in each earbud can give you 3.5 hours per charge. So by putting it back in the case to charge, it will give you around 14 more charges to play with. So with that in mind, you don't actually have to charge this as much as the other earbuds out there, but you just kind of have to live with the bulk. And with the wireless charging, they give you a charging pad right here. I did find that at first it was really hard to find exactly where the charging point was. You have to be really precise or else it won't charge. So it's a nice feature to have, but it's not a must-have in my opinion. And also, using this as a portable battery pack, charging my Note 8, it will only charge around 50 to 60% of my phone's battery. So after taking it out a few times, I'd much rather use a smaller case, getting the micro, instead of having such a big case, because to put this in your pocket while working out is very difficult. And I would much rather bring a 10,000 milliamp battery with me to charge my phone, my earbuds, or whatever else. But anywho, onto the earbuds themselves. It's marketed to be the smallest earbuds out there, so when you do this, it's gone. Just kidding, it's still right here. And also when they're both in your ear, they're actually quite small. You can't really see them, and this is what it looks like with them in my ear. And also the build quality is quite solid as well. It's pretty light, and it has an earwax guard, which is also a definite plus. But again, it uses that cheap plastic on the outer ridge over here. It's easy to grip, but really that's all. And it also comes with this ring over here. This ring is so that when you put it in your ear, it secures it in place, because there's literally nothing hanging on your ear at all. This is just inserted into the ear canal and it's just like free floating. But if you have the ring, it kind of hangs onto the ridge of your ear right here to hold it in. I find that it didn't really make a difference. So I would have to say that when you're pushing it all the way into your ear, it's not really that comfortable. You really have to force it in so that you get a tight seal to get good sound quality, or else your bass is gonna suck. And I've tried all the ear tips that it provided. None of it is comfortable when I put it in my ear, but when it's in there, it's actually not that bad. But over time, and I'm talking about like 30 minutes to an hour, you do feel ear fatigue because it's in your ear, and I think the plastic is actually expanding to its original form while it's in your ear canal, so that your ear actually like hurts. And from time to time, I do feel it slipping out, so I do have to reinsert it and replug my ears, if that makes sense. But anyways, how secure are these? Let's do a shake test. So, these are quite secure, they're not coming out even without the little plastic securing. But anyways, I'm gonna try to really force these out and see how much force it takes. This might be the first time that it's not coming out of my ears. So these are quite secure, but over time I do feel them slipping out. For some reason, I don't know why, and I just have to readjust them like that. So it's not that big of a deal, but that's just what it is. So for working out, I think they are solid because these are also rated at IPX5, so for heavy rain, heavy sweating, you're gonna be a-okay. Just don't submerge these in water. I don't think they'll be too good for that. But it's just that comfort when you initially push it in. That's where it hurts, and the ear fatigue happens really quick. So it's just that really puts me off about these earbuds. And yes, it does give you a very tight seal, so that gives you a nice passive noise isolation where it blocks off your ambient sound, but this does not have the hear-through feature where it lets in your ambient sound so that you know what's up in your surroundings. And I do think it's quite important to have that hear-through feature when you're listening with both earbuds, because I know most of you are going to be commuting, out on the streets, or working out. It's always good to know what's in your surroundings, especially if you're walking home at night, you want to hear if someone's creeping on you, or if you're working out in the gym, you just want to hear if someone yells, heads up, if someone throws a weight at you, you know? But even though without that feature, you could always just use one earbud in your ears anyways and let this ear hear what's outside, but you just won't have the full immersive music experience. And speaking of only having one earbud in your ear, these two actually feature Bluetooth 5.0 in each of the earbuds, meaning that each can be used by itself. And this is weird because most earbuds can only be used on the right earbud only and not the left. But in this case, when you're pairing your Bluetooth, there is a Rowkin Ascent R and a Rowkin Ascent L for left and right. And you can pair the left and right both to your phone or iPad or computer. And whenever you take either one of these out of your case, it will sync directly to that earbud and pair to the other one. So that was pretty neat. But something that's also good and weird is that it can pair simultaneously to multiple devices, but only with one earbud, not stereo, but only one. If I only have one in my ear and it's connected to both my laptop and phone, I can switch seamlessly between them without messing with my Bluetooth settings. So it would be nice if I could use this to pair simultaneously together as well, but it just doesn't. And the connection quality for these earbuds have been interesting because they use Bluetooth 5.0, they have a strong connection, but these are both kind of like not together, if you know what I mean. Because when you put them on together, they will both speak at the same time, but they're not synced together. They both say true stereo wireless connected or something. It's almost as if these were two independent Bluetooth devices, which I think it kind of is. Yeah. And when I use this to watch movies on my laptop, it's fine. I don't find much problem with that. There's no lag and it's all synced together. But when I was shoveling the snow with my phone in my pocket, it did pause a few times for some reason. It shouldn't be out of range. The connection should be strong. It really shouldn't do that. But really, I'm just reporting back to you what happened. And the last thing I want to note about the hardware of the earbuds is that it uses touch controls and it's really, really bad. The touch controls are really finicky. It may be because it's made of plastic over here as well, but it just doesn't register your taps as correctly. So you have to keep tapping and making that weird thumping sound, which hurts my ears. And after using this, I really appreciate my Sennheiser touch controls right now. Because at least when you tap these, it has a tone that registers. If you tap it once, it goes like beep, and you tap it twice, it goes like beep beep. So that it kind of imitates like a tactile feedback, but with these, it has nothing. And also when you tap it 3 times for voice assistant, it goes into this really tinny mic calling mode. And when you're listening to music while doing that, it sounds really bad and the volume rises as well. So I'm not sure if that's a glitch or if that's only with my phone, but that's just my user experience. And the user experience on this sucks. And by the way, there's no way to turn your volume up or down, so... And next we have sound quality. So I really didn't want to say this, but the sound quality is actually decent. The bass has a real punch to it and it's not too overwhelming to make the sound unbalanced. And as for the mids and the highs, they're clear, they're clean, they're really everything you would expect from earbuds that are priced at $160. So you would not expect a lot of detail, and the soundstage is a bit boxed in. You won't really expect a lot of dynamics except for the bass. And I think the best way to describe this is through comparing with the Jabra 65t's. Compared to this, the sound on this is a bit more clear, there's more clarity for sure, and the bass is a lot stronger. Otherwise, it's pretty much in the same class range. If I was to rate the sound out of 10, the Jabras would be at a 7 and this would be at a 7.3. Anyways, if you do want to adjust the sound of your earbuds a bit more, there is an app for that. When you go in your phone, click on the app, you'll see that it shows both the earbuds battery life, and finally you have the sound button where you click on it and it shows you different EQs. Here you can choose flat, electronic, acoustic, rock, and booster, and that is all you get to choose from. You don't get to choose yourself or anything. These are presets that you must choose from. And so if you press onto one of them, you have to actually press update for them to update in your earbud. It's not instantaneous. So the app is okay, and it's not the best, but it works. And then back to the app, there are play controls and then there are call controls. And speaking of calls, here's a call quality test for you. Okay, so now we're trying to imitate a coffee shop by having my speaker play the coffee shop sounds here. And you're hearing this through my H4n Pro right here, which is my camera mic. And now we're gonna switch to these earbuds right here. So this is what it sounds like right now. Testing 1, 2, 3. These are the Rowkin Ascent Wireless Charge Plus. How does that sound? So I actually don't know how these are going to perform. I'm only going to check it after I film this footage, so you guys let me know. And of course, I have my trusty fan here for wind noise. And when we put this on, testing 1, 2, 3. Do you hear a lot of fluttering sounds? Yeah, I certainly hear fluttering sounds. So this is still this test, and you're still able to hear my voice. So anyways, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the call quality. So in the end, the question is, should you get these? Well, I think Rowkin is actually in the right direction. They have everything hardware-wise done very well. But even with all that, I think this is a work in progress. In 2019, wireless charging, USB Type-C, and using magnets to secure your stuff inside, it's all going to be a standard, and there's just more high-quality things coming out. And again, I think it's cool to have two earbuds that you can use independently, but the way it fits in my ear and the comfort and not having the hear-through feature really hurts the product in my case. So I would hold off on buying this for now. Maybe Rowkin will improve on its overall design and fit in the future, but you know what? Good alternatives would be the Jabras or the Galaxy earbuds that are coming out real soon. But anyways guys, I really hope I explained this well, and I hope I wasn't too biased. I'm just reporting what I experienced so far, and hopefully that helped you answer a few questions, and definitely ask away if you have any other questions at all. I love to help you guys out. And just a reminder, we are getting Galaxy earbuds in, and the B&O E8 2.0 reviews are coming out soon. So if this video has helped in any way at all, please remember to like, subscribe, and turn that notification on so you can see my latest videos, or else YouTube won't show you. And really, that's it for now guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next review. Bye! And with the Jabras, again, a very quick comparison. The sound is a bit better on here. It's more clear, and it definitely has more bass. But this has a hear-through feature. It's a lot more comfortable, and the user experience on this is just a lot easier to use. The voice assist works a lot better as well. But you know what? If you really need the USB Type-C and the wireless charging and the magnetic securitization, okay, that's not a word, but you know what I mean. I would still wait. I would still wait to see what 2019 has in store for us.